In this topic, I'm going to be asking the question, what is a market? Why do marketing? And how is this relevant to your social enterprise idea? The term market is a long-standing economic phenomenon. It's a place where would-be sellers meet would-be buyers. And hopefully, as a result of people looking around and seeing what's about, a business transaction will take place. The same principles apply to social enterprise. Your idea is one that you hope will benefit many people. You've got to make sure that you know who those people are, where they are, what their needs are, and why they would want to use the benefits, the services that you might be offering to them. This is not an easy thing to do. Marketing is the means of you communicating what you're doing to these people. Often, the people that you're working with will be disadvantaged. They won't be mainstream. They may or may not have access to the normal media services that we all use every day. So you're going to have to give a lot of thought to how you actually make them aware of what it is you're offering and where they can actually get those things from so that they can actually benefit from them. Do not take anything for granted. These are people that won't naturally know where they can find help because they're not used to always receiving that help. So it's very, very important that you give a lot of thought to how you're going to make people aware of what it is that you do. Don't underestimate the difficulty of doing that. It's also important to realise that in the context of your social enterprise, you do need and you can learn from commercial enterprises. Although you're going to be generating revenues and hopefully recycling the profits that are made from the activity that you take place into furthering your own cause, you still need to actually make sure you have a viable and sustainable business, and marketing will play a very large part in that. In later topics, we're going to be looking in more detail at the specifics of how you can market your ideas to others. In the context of this topic, though, what I want to focus on is market research, because it's one thing to have a really good idea, it's another thing to test that idea to make sure that it really is a good idea. Often we observe, we see things going on in the outside world, and we think, why isn't that a bit better? Why isn't it done a little bit differently? Or why doesn't it exist at all? There might be a very good reason for all of those things. It might be that it's not a good idea. And before you invest a lot of time, energy, and money into developing an idea, it's always a really good idea to check out just exactly what your idea is and how viable it will be in the market that you determine you want to operate in. So this market research is a very, very important ingredient to commercial businesses, and you need to make it a priority at the very beginning in determining whether your product and service is actually a good idea. And furthermore, it will help you to develop your idea into something that was even better than you perhaps originally thought of. Never take anything for granted. Conduct good quality market research in a straightforward and honest way. There's no point trying to find an answer to a question that's the one that you want when actually it's not what people really want, because all you end up then doing is creating something and then you wonder why it's not used or wanted afterwards. So from this topic, the first point is make sure that you do your market research properly, that you find out as much about your would-be beneficiaries and users as you can. And if you get that right, it will really help you to build the foundations of a sustainable social enterprise. Thank you.